5 मिनट बाकी है ना. Hello, good morning students. So your science teacher is back again with some new topics, some new activities to discuss with you. So students, I welcome you back after summer vacation to e-learning program, right? So I'm your science teacher Asha Giri from ACS number 4, right students? So students, before we formally begin our chapter, our lecture today, before that I just want to have a small talk that, as you know very well, that we are fighting against a big crisis, and that is COVID-19 pandemic, right? And we are yes successfully fighting, and just to fight off with this COVID-19, we don't need anything new equipment. We need to take certain precautions only, which I am pretty sure that my students must be taking. I do believe so. And what are those precautions? That first, you have to frequently wash your hands properly with soap, right? And if there is no soap available, you got stuck in such a situation, then you have to sanitize your hands. But better if you are having soap, you wash your hands with soap, right? Second, you have to cover your nose and mouth with the help of a mask, especially whenever you are going outside. And third one is that you have to maintain, you have to keep social distancing. First thing is that if you can avoid, please avoid going to crowded places. अगर बहुत जरूरी नहीं है तो हमें बाहर नहीं जाना है, right? And one more thing, students, that when we go outside, we are generally in a habit of touching surfaces knowingly and unknowingly. So when you are going outside with your parents to market and other places, please try to avoid touching of unwanted things. हम सब में हैबिट होता है इसको टच करके उठा के देख लिया, शॉप पे जाके उसको टच कर लिया. No need to touch anything like railings of the gardens, parks, benches. Don't touch them, right? And frequently wash your hands. And above all that, the most important for you, especially small kids, that you have to take healthy and nutritious diet so that your immunity will be boosted. Right? In chapter 2, I discussed with you the role of balanced diet in our life. And our immune system also require food. And that you have to take. And please do include a good number of fresh foods in your diet. Right? तो ये सारी चीजें अगर हम रेगुलरली रिलीजियसली फॉलो करते रहेंगे तो कोविड-19 को हम मिलकर हराएंगे. Right? So let's start with today's lecture. So students, in today's lecture, we will be beginning a new chapter, right? And that chapter is lesson number 5, that is separation of substances. Separation of substances. This we are going to discuss today, right? So students, the word separation, the first word separation, what do we understand by this word separation? So separation means to remove or to make groups. अगर हिंदी में बोलेंगे तो टेक्निकल मीनिंग सेपरेशन वर्ड का होता है अलग अलग करना, एक चीज को दूसरी चीज से अलग करना, right? So that is separation of substances which knowingly or unknowingly we are doing in our life. So about those separation of substances and various methods which we use, I am going to discuss all of them today. Okay? So to just move on, let's consider some examples. Okay. So first one is that you might have seen your mother straining tea. We all know that in our house we prepare tea. चाय बनाते हैं और आपने देखा होगा चाय बनने के बाद हम एक स्ट्रेनर यूज करके उसको छान लेते हैं. We strain out the tea, right? So why we are straining the tea? That we are going to remove tea leaves. देखा होगा ना मम्मी ने चाय बनाई, चाय जब बन गई अच्छे से बॉईल हो गई तो हम एक छन्नी यूज करके उन टी लीव्स को सेपरेट कर देते हैं. That is one example of separation from daily life, right? Another example, say for example, your mother has prepared poha, one of the most frequently eaten breakfast snacks in our houses, right? And while preparing poha, we had lot of vegetables like tomato, potato, green chilies. And most of the children, they are very repulsive towards eating these tomatoes and chilies. तो जब आपको प्लेट में मम्मी ने पोहा डाल के दिया, ओहो इसमें तो हरी मिर्ची भी है. So what we do while eating your poha from the plate, we separate chilies. करते हैं ना स्पून से प्लेट के कॉर्नर्स में चिलीज को हम अलग अलग कर देते हैं. What you are doing? You are separating the chilies from the poha, right? You might have seen your mother taking out, that is, butter from cream. किचन में मम्मी को देखा होगा, मम्मी डेली क्या करती है, दूध के ऊपर जो क्रीम की लेयर होती है, मलाई जिसको कहते हैं, उसको मम्मी निकाल लेती है और फिर मम्मा उसको चर्न करके बटर घी बनाती है, राइट? So that separation of ghee, that we are separating again butter from, so we are removing ghee, right? And like that, so many examples of separation we have in our daily life. One more, you all must have installed a good quality water purifier in your houses. हम सबके घर में एक से बढ़कर एक वाटर प्योरीफायर्स लगे हैं, राइट? Why? Because the water which we are getting from the taps, that water is having some unwanted impurities, some dissolved salts, maybe dust, soil particles. तो उन सारी चीजों को सेपरेट करने के लिए हमने वाटर प्योरीफायर लगाया. So what happens? Tap water passes through the water purifier and all these impurities are removed, right? Similarly, आपने देखा होगा जब मम्मी दाल चावल बनाती है, before cooking rice and pulses, what she do? She take a small quantity of these grains in plate और मम्मा उसको देख के साफ करती है. क्या करती है मम्मा? उसमें से छोटे छोटे पेबल्स, स्टोन्स, डस्ट पार्टिकल्स और इनमें से हस्क पार्टिकल्स, उन सबको धीरे धीरे निकाल कर बाहर साफ कर देती है. That is kind of separation only, right? So it means through these examples, what we came to know that in our daily life we are doing separation of substances. Daily life में हम बहुत सारे separations करते हैं, right? So now question comes that why we are doing separation? Because in our daily life, most of the substances are mixtures. In our daily life, most of the substances which we are using, maximum of them, they are a kind of mixtures. Now, since we are using mixtures, so we need to separate their components. Now, mixtures, you can say that these are made up of two or more substances. Two or more substances. जो मिक्सचर है वो एक अकेला सब्सटेंस नहीं होता है, वो बहुत सारे सब्सटेंसेस को मिक्स करके बनता है. And now since we are using substances, so we need to separate the components, and that's why we are talking about separation of substances, right? Another thing is that these mixtures, These mixtures can be solid, can be liquid, and they can be of gaseous nature. Right? It means based upon a physical state, mixtures can be solid, they can be liquid, and they can be gaseous. Let's try to understand with the help of some examples. So first one is solid mixtures, and the best example is soil. Soil is an example of a solid mixture, and soil is a mixture of materials like clay, water, sometimes we see dry leaves also, etc. राइट तो ये सारी चीजें आपस में मिलकर क्या बनाती हैं द सब्सटेंस द मिक्सचर कॉल्ड सॉइल राइट नेक्स्ट अनदर इज लिक्विड मिक्सचर when case of liquid mixture the best example is milk yes milk which we all need to consume to stay healthy to have strong bones right so that milk is a mixture of components like that is water, fats and some other nutrients are also present. Right? So all these different substances together they are making up the liquid mixture called milk. Okay? Now then gas. And the best example of gaseous mixtures is air. Yes. In our surrounding, everywhere on this earth, what is present? Air is present. Right? So that air is a mixture of various gases. And what are these gases? Say for example, that is oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and many other gases, nitrogen, etc. So all these gases are present together in air and air is a gaseous mixture, right? So based upon the physical state of the mixture can be solid, it can be liquid and it can be gas, right? So in our daily life, we are separating the components of these mixtures knowingly or unknowingly, right? Now question comes, now we need to understand that why we are doing separation of substances, why we need to separate the substances. Let's see. What is the need to separate the substances? कंटेनिंग लाइफ में सब्सटेंसेस को क्यों सेपरेट करते हैं व्हाई वी कांट यूज देम एज होल ओके सो लेट्स डिस्कस अबाउट दैट इज नीड ऑफ सेपरेशन need of separation why we need to separate the mixtures their components so first is we need to separate the substances to remove impurities which are it's all that is the harmful component. So what happens that sometimes a substance which we are going to use in our daily life, one or more component of that mixture is not going to be healthy or is not going to be useful for our body. Means if we take that component and use it as it is inside our body, then it may harm our body, right? So to prevent that harmful effect, we need to remove that those impurities or that harmful component from the mixture. And the best example for this is that when we separate stones from rice or pulses. Might have seen, no, that when your mother cooks pulse or rice, so before soaking, she carefully looks upon the grains. If there are sometimes tiny stone pieces, tiny pebbles, broken part of us, broken grains, तो ये सारी चीजें मम्मा क्या करती है, केयरफुली सेपरेट करती है, बिकॉज इफ यू आर गोइंग टू ईट दोस स्टोन्स और पेबल्स then they may cause stomach ache to you, they may damage your internal organs of the body, right? So first reason to do the separation is that we have to remove the impurities, right? Second reason is that we have to remove non useful component from the mixture. Non-useful component from the mixture. And the best example which we can take from daily life is that tea leaves from tea. Tea leaves from tea, right? You might have seen that when your mother she sets a pan on flame to prepare tea. What happens? She makes use of water, milk, then she add sugar and tea leaves, right? And then she boils this liquid mixture, right? Once the tea is prepared, now what happens? The tea is prepared. Now those tea leaves, they are not useful furthermore in that tea. टी लीव्स ने अपने एसेंस को रिलीज कर दिया वाटर में बॉईल होके, तो टी प्रिपेयर हो गई। उसके बाद टी के अंदर उन टी लीव्स का कोई यूज नहीं होता, इसीलिए हम क्या करते हैं, स्ट्रेनर को यूज करके उस चाय पत्ती को हम सेपरेट कर लेते हैं। सो दैट टी लीव्स हियर इज नाउ अ नॉन यूजफुल कंपोनेंट. In beginning it was useful, but once our food dish is prepared, once our item is prepared, now it has become non-useful. So before drinking tea, now it becomes essential that we should remove that non-useful component, right? And the third one is to separate two different but useful components. Sometimes what happens that we are going to use a single substance. To our eye, that material appears as a single substance, but in reality, that is a mixture of different things. And if we separate those 2-3 components itself, then each component can be used in a variety of ways, right? Say for example, when we separate that is butter from, when we separate butter from milk, or that is sometimes we say cream also. So here what happens? We get two products, one is called buttermilk and another we go for that is ghee. तो हमने देखा होगा मम्मी जब दूध में से कई बार चर्न करके मक्खन निकालती है, तो एक तो बटर आपको मिल गया, दैट इज वन यूजफुल कंपोनेंट, एंड इन द लास्ट व्हाट इज कॉल्ड बटर मिल्क, जिसको हम हिंदी में कहते हैं छाछ, राइट? सो दीज टू कंपोनेंट्स दैट इज बटर एंड बटर मिल्क, बाद इस बटर को बॉईल करके हम घी भी बनाते हैं, राइट? सो दीज आर डिफरेंट सब्सटेंसेस. तो अगर हमने मिल्क को चर्न नहीं किया होता तो हमें दो डिफरेंट सब्सटेंसेस नहीं मिलते, क्योंकि हमें देखने में क्या लग रहा था कि जो मिल्क है वो टी की सब्सटेंस है, बट इन रियलिटी इट इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ दीज कंपोनेंट्स. सो वी हैव सेपरेटेड टू डिफरेंट बट यूजफुल सब्सटेंसेस, राइट? ओके, इट मींस इन आवर डेली लाइफ we need to separate substances for 3 reasons. What are those? First one, to remove impurities or harmful component from the mixture. Second is to remove non-useful component, right? Non-useful हम इसलिए कह रहे हैं क्योंकि beginning में वो हमारे यूज का था, हमने उसको यूज कर लिया और यूज के बाद अब वो non-useful है. तो हम उसको रिमूव करते हैं. Last one is to separate two different but useful components. Right? So that is about need of separation. Okay? Now students, we are going to start discussing that what are the methods which we use in our daily life for doing this separation. अब डेली लाइफ में सेपरेशन करने के लिए हम कौन कौन से मेथड्स को यूज करते हैं. सो दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट. ओके, let's see what are the different methods, and these methods all we are using in our daily life only. Okay, so methods of separation. Okay, methods of separation, right? So with that, first we'll start the first one, that is called hand picking. That is called hand picking, right? So hand picking, if you just go through the term, what meaning comes to your mind? Hand picking means simply that is taking out by hands. Hand means taking out by hands. हाथों से निकालना. That is the meaning of the word hand picking. Right? Means when we separate the different components of a mixture with the help of our hands, by picking the components with our hands, then we say that the method is hand picking. Right? Now, this hand picking method, when we use, now this method can be used when the component to be separated, is small in quantity and it is different in shape, size and color. Yes. So you have to first check out the situations, that in which situations you can use this hand picking method, right? And the situation is that if you are having a mixture where the one component is present in a smaller quantity, जिस कंपोनेंट को हमें सेपरेट करना है वो स्मॉलर क्वांटिटी में प्रेजेंट है कि नहीं, राइट? एंड सेकेंड, that component must be different from remaining components with respect to shape, size and color. जो बाकी पार्ट है मिक्सचर का, उन मिक्सचर से जो कंपोनेंट है वो शेप, साइज और कलर में डिफरेंट होना चाहिए. Then we can easily separate by picking them with the help of our hand. And the best example is, again let's say an example, that when your mother separates, removes small pieces of stones, pebbles, broken grains from the rice. For example, आपके पास fistful of rice है, आपने प्लेट में ले लिया. अब राइस के ग्रेन्स कैसे होते हैं? व्हाइट इन कलर. लेकिन उसमें जो कई बार बाई मिस्टेक छोटे छोटे कंकड़ और पत्थर आ जाते हैं, उनका कलर क्या होता है? ग्रेइश, ब्राउनिश और ब्लैक. And these are generally present in smaller quantity. Means in fistful of rice you may get hardly 2 to 3 pebbles, right? So these are present in smaller quantity and they are having different shape also, different size also. And because of that we can easily recognize them and we can separate them with the help of our hands, right? So in such condition we can use hand picking method. Right? One more example is, for example, that is, if I give you a basket full of variety of fruits, मीन्स मिक्सचर है बास्केट में, आपके पास गुआवा भी है, ऑरेंजेस भी है, स्ट्रॉबेरीज आर आल्सो देयर, पपाया, पाइनएप्पल, मीन्स many fruits are there in one basket. Okay, now I gave you and I told you that you have to separate, you have to segregate these fruits one from each other. Then the most suitable method to be used will be hand picking, right? Because there each component is different from other in shape, size, color and in quantity also. तो फटाफट पपायास को अलग कर देंगे, गुआवास का अलग बना देंगे, ऑरेंजेस अलग बना देंगे, right? So student, in exam how do you got the question? Sometimes they will give you the situation that how do you separate different fruits from a basket which is containing a mixture of fruits. Then you have to name the method used at this hand picking, right? So main you have to make clear that which particular property we are going to use for doing the separation, right? So that was the hand picking. Okay. Now next one is the next method is called threshing. Next method is known as threshing. Okay. Now threshing generally we use to separate. That is hard. Separate hard and soft substances from each other. Hard and soft substances from each other. Right? And basically the method threshing, it is used to separate stalk from grains. Separate stalk from grains. Right? Have you ever seen a wheat plant? कभी गेहूं का पौधा देखा है? So what happens in case of that is a main stem, and on each stem we have many grains like that. एक सिंगल स्टेम पर बहुत सारे ग्रेन्स होते हैं, right? So that is the grain and this is the stalk. जो ग्रेन है वो हस्क के अंदर कवर होते हैं, एक छोटी सी स्टॉक से वो मेन स्टेम से कनेक्टेड होते हैं, राइट? नाउ वी नीड टू सेपरेट these grains from this stalk. So what we do? First we harvest the mature crop from the field. आपने देखा होगा पहले तो जो गेहूं है उसके जो प्लांट्स हैं, जो व्हीट ग्रेन प्लांट्स हैं, that we grow in the field. So in between the plants will look very lushy green, and with the passage of time they gradually become golden yellow. And when they become golden yellow, then it's a hint for the farmers that now your crop has become mature. Now we have to harvest the crop. जब वो व्हीट प्लांट ग्रीन से येलो हो जाते हैं तो फार्मर्स को इंडिकेशन मिल जाता है कि हमारी जो फसल है, जो क्रॉप है, वो अभी पक चुकी है और अब हम उस फसल को काटेंगे. So that cutting of harvest, that cutting of mature crop is known as harvesting, right? So what do? They harvest, they cut the mature crops from the field, right? तो हमने जो mature yellow color के बीच plants से उनको हम कट कर लेते हैं. Then what the farmers do? They make the bundles, right? And before that what they do, once it is cut, they spread those harvested wheat plants in the field. उन्होंने wheat plants को कट कर लिया और wheat plants को वहीं खेत पर ऐसे फैलाकर छोड़ देते हैं 2-3 दिन तक. Why? Because in freshly harvested crop lot of moisture is there. ओके, बहुत सारा मॉइस्चर प्रेजेंट होता है, तो 2-3 दिन तक वो सनलाइट में सूखता रहता है, सारा मॉइस्चर इवापोरेट हो जाता है और हमारे जो हार्वेस्टेड क्रॉप है वो प्रॉपर्ली ड्राई हो जाती है, राइट? देन व्हाट दे डू, दे मेक द बंडल्स थोड़े थोड़े वीट प्लांट्स को वो छोटे छोटे बंडल्स के फॉर्म में बांध लेते हैं. What they're doing? They're doing the preparation for threshing. So let's see how threshing is done. That itself is an important question for threshing. So for threshing, So how it is done? So first one, the method which they use is that by beating the crop against hard surfaces. Against hard surfaces. तो हमने पहले जो मैच्योर व्हीट क्रॉप है उसको हमने हार्वेस्ट कर लिया, उसको ड्राई कर लिया सन में, फिर हम क्या करते हैं उनकी छोटी छोटी बंडल्स बना देते हैं. व्हाट वी डू, वी होल्ड द बंडल्स इन आवर हैंड एंड वी बीट देम लाइक दिस अगेंस्ट अ हार्ड सरफेस. जनरली क्या करते हैं, एक खेत में ही बहुत बड़ा सा पत्थर रख लेते हैं, राइट, और उस पत्थर के ऊपर वो बंडल्स को बार बार ऐसे स्ट्राइक करते हैं, पटकते हैं. So what happens, because of that force, the stalks are separated from the grains. The stalks are separated from the grains, and we also get a mixture of grain and husk, right? Another way of doing threshing is with the help of bullocks, the farm animals. तो कुछ farmers कैसे करते हैं? What they do? They spread the dried harvested crop on the field. जो उन्होंने अभी फ्रेश क्रॉप को काटा है, वो सूख गई है, उसको पूरे खेतों पर फैला देते हैं. Then what they do? Then they make their bullocks, जो उनके पास बैल होते हैं, कुछ लोग horses को भी यूज करते हैं, उन एनिमल्स को वो उनके ऊपर चलाते हैं. They make their bullocks to walk upon those laid down crops on the ground. And because of that threshing occurs. How? Because of the pressure of the body weight of the animal. जब एनिमल उन क्रॉप्स के ऊपर चलते हैं तो उनका बॉडी वेट से प्रेशर एक्सर्ट होता है. उस प्रेशर की वजह से जो स्टॉक्स और ग्रेन है वो सेपरेट हो जाते हैं. And that is actually one of the very old and traditional method, which I suppose not very common nowadays. कुछ लोग आज भी यूज करते हैं पर इतना कॉमन नहीं है. But yes, it is a method of doing threshing, right? And third one is by using the machine called threshers and combines. Now, since we are living in technological world, we are doing most of our works with the help of machines. So for farmers also there is advantage of machines, that threshing can be done with the help of machines called threshers and combine. Now thresher is a machine which only perform the threshing job, means it will only separate stalks from the grains, right? But combine is a machine which will perform multiple actions together. That it will do harvesting also, it will do threshing also, and it will perform winnowing also. अभी आगे पढ़ेंगे winnowing क्या है. तो तीनों काम जो कंबाइन मशीन है वो एक साथ करती है, इसीलिए हम उस मशीन को कहते हैं कंबाइन, right? So now most of the farmers they are using these machines for threshers and combines for doing threshing, right? And in threshing I told you in the beginning that we generally separate a soft and hard component from each other. So here in this particular part, especially threshing we do for grains. तो जब हम ग्रेन्स को थ्रेश आउट करते हैं तो उनका हस्क अलग हो जाता है, दैट इज अ सॉफ्ट पार्ट, और जो ग्रेन्स है वो अलग हो जाते हैं, दैट इज अ हार्ड पार्ट. क्योंकि जब हम थ्रेशिंग करते हैं जो हस्क है वो छोटी छोटी पीसेस में ब्रेकअप होकर अलग हो जाता है, लेकिन जो सीड्स है वो क्रश होकर टूटती नहीं है. So that is a hard part. Okay, and students, from threshing generally we expect a good number, good marks question, because it is having what is threshing, where it is used, and how it is done. अपने आप में 3 से 5 मार्क का क्वेश्चन फ्रेम होता है. I hope I made clear what is threshing and what are the different ways of doing threshing. Right? Now, the next method is that is winnowing. Next method we are going to discuss is winnowing. And the next one is winnowing. Okay. Now winnowing is another method of separating. This method is used for separating heavier and lighter component by wind or by blowing air. So if we are having a mixture in which one component is lighter and another component is heavier, अगर हमारे पास एक ऐसा मिक्सचर है इसमें एक कंपोनेंट तो बहुत ही हल्का है और एक कंपोनेंट बहुत हैवी है उसके कंपैरिजन, तो इन कंपोनेंट्स को हम विनोइंग मेथड से सेपरेट कर सकते हैं. So what happens in winnowing? That we make use of air and wind. Now air, it is a mixture of gases which is present in our surroundings everywhere on earth, and when air moves it becomes a wind. Okay, when movement of air takes place we call it as a wind, right? So when we make use of wind and air for separating heavier and lighter component of a mixture, then such a method is known as a winnowing, right? Now, in previous method we discussed about threshing. Okay. Now in threshing we obtain a mixture of husk and grains. This is a mixture. जब हमने थ्रेशिंग की तो थ्रेशिंग के बाद हमें एक मिक्सचर मिला. उस मिक्सचर में क्या क्या था? हस्क है और ग्रेन्स. Okay. And I hope you can very well make it out that out of these two, husk is the lighter component. Husk is the lighter component and grains are the heavier component. तो इस मिक्सचर में जो हस्क है वो लाइटर कंपोनेंट है, वो हल्का होता है, और जो ग्रेन्स है वो heavier component है. Is it clear? Okay. Now, how winnowing is done? Now, what happens for winnowing? That we have to take the mixture in our hand and we have to stand over a raised platform. तो जनरली थ्रेशिंग के बाद फार्मर्स विनोइंग कैसे करते हैं? उनके फील्ड में थ्रेशिंग हो गई, अब उनको हस्क और ग्रेन का मिक्सचर मिल गया. So what they do? They make a raised platform like this. रेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म बना लेगा. वो कैसे बनाते हैं? या तो वो स्टूल्स रख लेते हैं, टेबल्स रख लेते हैं और उस टेबल के ऊपर वो खड़े हो जाते हैं, राइट? और साइड में वो एक फैन इंस्टॉल कर लेते हैं, पंखा लगाते हैं जिससे बहुत तेज हवा आती है. सो व्हाट दे डू? दे होल्ड द मिक्सचर इन प्लेस. दे स्टैंड ऑन अ रेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म एंड बाय मूविंग द प्लेट दे मेक द मिक्सचर टू फॉर्म, राइट? सो से फॉर एग्जांपल here this is a raised platform and here the person is standing. So what happens? We make mixture fall in this downward direction, and say for example wind is coming from this direction. जो पर्सन है जो विनोइंग कर रहा है फॉर एग्जांपल स्टूल के ऊपर खड़ा है और द साइड से फैन से विंड आ रही है, हवा आ रही है. So what will happen? Because of the action of wind, the husk will fall away from the stool. That is husk, and just below the table we will get a heap of grains. क्योंकि जब आप एक रेस्ड प्लेटफॉर्म से हस्क और ग्रेन का मिक्सचर गिराएंगे तो क्योंकि हस्क लाइटर है वो विंड के साथ फ्लाई करके दूर जाकर इकट्ठा होगा, बट द ग्रेन्स they are heavier component, So that component won't be able to fly away with the wind because it is heavy. Grains heavy है, वो भारी है, तो वो हवा के साथ दूसरी प्लेस पर उड़कर नहीं जाएंगे। जो रेस प्लेटफॉर्म है वो उसी के पास नीचे हीट में इकट्ठे हो जाते हैं, right? And because of this action of wind, these two things are separated. इसका सबसे बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल आपके खुद के घर में आपने देखा होगा। We all are very fond of eating idli and chutney, right? And many times your mama prepare the chutney of groundnut, मूंगफली। मम्मी कई बार घर में मूंगफली की चटनी बनाती है अगर नारियल नहीं मिलता। तो आपने कभी देखा कि मम्मा पहले मूंगफली को रोस्ट करती है, कढ़ाई में उसको भूनती है और उसके बाद उनको क्रश कर कर उसके छिलके अलग हो जाते हैं जो रेडिश ब्राउन कलर के होते हैं। आई एम श्योर एवरीवन ऑफ मस्ट हैव सीन। तो जब हम उसको छिलके अलग करेंगे हमारे पास क्या है, ग्राउंडनट सीड्स होते हैं और उनके हस्क होते हैं। फिर मम्मी क्या करती है, उसको ऐसे ऊपर बार बार उछालती है लाइक दैट। उससे क्या होता है, आपकी जो हस्क है वो प्लेट में साइड हो जाता है और मूंगफली एक तरफ हो जाती है। व्हाट शी डूज बाय ब्लोइंग एयर लाइक दैट, फिर हम फूंक मारकर जो हस्क है उनको प्लेट से उड़ा देते हैं। प्लेट्स में क्या बच गया, ग्राउंडनट सीड्स। So that is the one of the very best and daily life example of winnowing which we do in our daily life. That we separate the husk, the outer peel cover of groundnuts after roasting for preparing chutney for idli. Right? So that is a life example. Okay? So that is winnowing. And always remember, if there is a mixture where one component is lighter and another component is heavier, then in that case we can very well make use of winnowing. Okay, so that is another method. Now another one is the next method in the sequence we are going to discuss is sieving. Sieving. So till now I discussed with you the methods hand picking, right? Then I discussed with you threshing, and then I discussed with you winnowing, right? Now this is the next fourth method, that is sieving. Okay. Now sieving is a method of separating small and bigger particles by using a sieve. Means if we are having a substance, a mixture whose one component is very big in size and another component is very smaller in size, means हमारे पास एक ऐसा मिक्सचर है जिसमें जो कंपोनेंट्स हैं उनके साइज में बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंस है। एक कंपोनेंट बिगर है, दूसरा कंपोनेंट स्मॉलर है। तो ऐसे कंपोनेंट्स को सेपरेट करने के लिए हम यूज करते हैं मेथड सीविंग, राइट? And we call it as sieving because here we make use of one apparatus and that is called a sieve, जिसको हम हिंदी में कहते हैं छलनी। I am pretty sure that you all must have seen that sieve in your houses. Yes, the same sieve I am talking about, which your mother used for sieving flour before kneading dough for preparing chapati. रोटी बनाने से पहले मम्मी आटा गूंथती है और आटा गूंथने से पहले मम्मी छलनी को यूज करके आटे को छानती है, राइट? दैट apparatus is known as a sieve. So what basically sieve is? Basically sieve is a kind of mesh. Mesh का मतलब होता है जाली, right? So it is a kind of special mesh which is fitted with a frame, and that frame can be of metal also and that frame can be of plastic also. तो आपने देखा है छलनी में कैसा होता है, सेंटर में जो सर्कुलर पार्ट है उसमें जाली लगी होती है, तो जाली के चारों तरफ फ्रेम लगा होता है, तो मेटल का होता है या फिर प्लास्टिक का होता है। और उस पूरे apparatus को हम बोलते हैं sieve, right? Now, how sieving is done? बहुत इजी है, सबने डेली लाइफ में देखा है। तो हमें जिस भी मिक्सचर को सीव करना है उस मिक्सचर को हम सीव के ऊपर डाल देंगे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमें आटा छानना है, राइट? वी नीड टू सीव आउट द फ्लोर। सो व्हाट वी डू, वी पोर द फ्लोर ओवर द सीव। हम सीव के ऊपर जो छलनी है उसके ऊपर हम आटा रखते हैं और फिर उसको टू एंड फ्रो मूव करते हैं, उसको ऐसे आगे पीछे हिलाते हैं। सो व्हाट हैपेंस when you are moving that seed to and fro, the particles which are small in size, right? The particles which are small in size, these particles they pass out the seed. मिक्सचर के वो कंपोनेंट पार्टिकल्स जिनका साइज छोटा है वो उस सीव में जो होल्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं उसमें से वो नीचे निकल जाते हैं, राइट? और जो बिगर साइज पार्टिकल्स हैं एंड द बिगर साइज पार्टिकल्स दे स्टे ओवर सीव। और जिन कंपोनेंट पार्टिकल्स का साइज बड़ा होता है वो छलनी के ऊपर ही रह जाते हैं, right? It means to separate the component of a mixture which are having different sizes, we have to use a sieve, because in sieve we have got mesh and that mesh has got pores of particular sizes only. So the smaller sized particle they will pass out the sieve and the bigger size particle they will remain over the sieve. जैसे आपने देखा हम आटा छानते हैं तो जो आटे हैं जो फ्लोर के पार्टिकल्स हैं वो सीव से नीचे निकल जाते हैं, उनका साइज बहुत छोटा है, वो सीव के पोर्स में से पास हो जाते हैं। लेकिन जो ब्रांड है जो बाद में हस्क मटेरियल बच जाता है उनके पार्टिकल का साइज बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा होता है, वो पार्टिकल्स सीव के थ्रू पास नहीं हो सकते, राइट? So we do the separation, that is called sieving, right? Now this sieving has got some special uses. डेली लाइफ में सीविंग को बहुत जगह यूज करते हैं। वन आई टोल्ड यू दैट इज टू सेपरेट, so one I told you to separate, that is bran from flour, right? That is one use of sieving. Now another use is that is to separate big stones from sand. You might have seen that the places where construction keeps on going on, जिस places पे constructions होती है, buildings construct की जाती हैं, वहाँ पर बड़ी बड़ी sieves को use करके हम sand को sieve out करते हैं. We used to sieve out the sand. Why? To remove bigger stones and pebbles from the sand. That is another use of sieving. Another is that in flour mills, flour mills means जो बड़ी बड़ी लेवल की आटा चक्की होती है, means on commercial scale they grind the grains to make flour. So in those flour mills, before grinding the grains, that is small stones and pebbles are need to be separated. Okay, right? So in exam we get the question from this particular topic as that is what is sieving, how it is done, and applications of sieving. Applications means what are the uses of sieving in our daily life, where we use it, and that can be asked from any method. तो जब आप ये methods of separation prepare करेंगे तो आपको पता होना चाहिए first thing that how this is followed, how it is done. Second, you must be knowing that where in our daily life this method is used. That comes the application. That is the most important. हर मेथड का एप्लीकेशन आपको पता होना चाहिए। हम हैंड पिकिंग का यूज करते हैं, हम विनोइंग का यूज करते हैं, हम सीविंग का यूज करते हैं, लाइक दैट, ओके। बिकॉज इन एग्जाम्स you will provided with the situation. Say for example, question can be that if you are having a mixture whose components are differing from each other with respect to shape, size, color, and quantity, then we will say that we would be using hand picking, right? Similarly, if we need to separate husk from grains, I would be using threshing. So like that, winnowing and sieving, right children? So in today's class, I discussed with you basically four methods of separation, that is hand picking, threshing, winnowing and sieving, right? Remaining methods we will discuss in next forthcoming lectures. Till then, you have to read out this much from your NCERT book and collect your doubts. You can drop a line to me and solve all your doubts, right? So, okay. Okay, here I can see some of your doubts, and most of them are coming from those topics which I haven't taken yet. What is saturated solution? What is decantation? तो children मैंने अभी ये topics आपसे discuss नहीं किए हैं, and I'm pretty sure when I discuss all these things with you, your doubts automatically will get clearer. So if whatever the things I discussed with you today, in respect to that, if you have any doubt, you can drop a line to me, your school group. I will be very happy to answer all that. So that's all for today's lecture. We'll meet soon in next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye.